Step away now or you're getting arrested. This is restricted property.
He's here because I asked him to. I begged for help, please. He's not trespassing.
I wasn't looking for trouble. I just couldn't ignore it. This morning, I got a call from a friend who works with the city. She sounded frustrated. Told me about a 91-year-old black woman who had been trying for weeks to get someone to help her cut her lawn. No one answered. No one came. Meanwhile, the city gave her a final notice. Cut the grass or pay a $300 fine. Her income, barely enough to cover groceries and meds. So I packed my truck with tools, drove across town, and when I got there, my heart sank. The grass had swallowed her mailbox. Vines climbed her windows. It looked like no one lived there. But inside was a gentle woman who had just recovered from surgery, still walking with a cane. Her late husband used to care for the yard. She hadn't touched it since he passed. I didn't wait. I fired up the mower, started clearing a path through what felt like wilderness. She watched from the porch in silence until she started crying. Said the smell of fresh-cut grass reminded her of her wedding day. But not 5 minutes in, a neighbor stepped out, yelling across the fence asking if I was a contractor. Told him no, just a neighbor helping. He went inside. 10 minutes later, 2 police cruisers showed up. Lights on, doors open. One officer shouted at me to step away from the mower. I was confused. Then came the accusation. Trespassing. Unauthorized landscaping. Potential code interference. I tried to explain. She tried to explain. They didn't care. Said the property had been flagged. Said I had no right to touch it until official city crews showed up. I looked at her, her hands trembling, tears on her cheeks. That's when I made up my mind. I turned back to the mower. "This is your last warning," the officer said. I kept going. I cleared the walkway. I trimmed the edges. I made sure she could get to her mailbox without fear of falling. I finally shut off the mower. I saw her smile. A real one. One that had been missing for a long time. The officers left without saying another word. Maybe they saw what I saw. Maybe not. I don't care. Because no law, no neighbor, and no threat was going to stop me from doing the right thing. If you believe kindness should never be treated like a crime, type stand with her in the comments.